Hi, hello everybody, and welcome back to the uncle who works for Nintendo. Now, we got one ending last time, and now we're gonna get another ending this time. Now, I'm gonna choose a different name for a friend. This one we're gonna choose Ashley. Cause I said, why the hell not? Your best friend Ashley has invited you to a sleepover at her house this weekend. You've been friends since the first grade, so asking your mom is only a formality. Asking your mom, yes. Okay. So, we're gonna try to get a different ending this time. So, when the uncle first comes over, I'm gonna do stuff. Okay, this time I'm gonna be mean to the mom, and I'm gonna see what happens. I'll pick you up tomorrow at 3, she says again as usual. But then she pauses, looking at the sky, which has been overcast. If we play outside, it's probably gonna wave goodbye. After you part, your mom drives down the street, disappearing around the corner. You turn back to Ashley's house, the lights are going, head inside. It's 6 p.m. A boogity 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 boo. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna be mean to everybody. Alright. You and Ashley are camping out there. And then just go. You drop your sleeping bag overnight bags in the corner. You had a couch taking softly through the patio doors of our house. You can see the guys. It's a big screen TV. Sometimes it makes you uncomfortable how better her nice house is. Ashley entered the room when you weren't paying attention. Are you ready for dinner? Yeah. I'm gonna be rude. I'm not gonna click this because I read online that if you click that, that means that you remember that it's a lemonade. But if you don't click it, then it's a beer. Alright. Let's do this. Why is that scary to me? That's not nice. You go along now, says Ashley's mom, smiling from her side of the table. Cooling button here. Let's go get the TV ready. Dining room and head upstairs. Ashley's room is immense. You stay in the den because the TV is much larger there. Flush with the wall. We'll take out the... This is like the same exact thing from before. You know what? Let's look at the framed pictures. And then we're going to do something else. And then we're going to think about the Ashley. It began with Mew. It showed you... Yes, I remember. No one else. The allure faded. Construction crews. I remembered this. I remember doing this. Why did I click this if I remember doing this? Oh, let's go to the bathroom. Anything new with the shower? Linen closet. Toilet. Are you done here? Yeah, and then I'm done here. Head back to the den. So we just gotta... Why does that always get me? Okay, let's go to the kitchen. I'm just trying to waste time before we go back to the thing. Fridge. A few things in here. Let's get soda. Get you snacking, exit the kitchen. Go back to the den. Grandfather clock. It's 8:30. What time she said she was gonna be here? Remember your own Mew? You got your own Mew eventually. Another friend had a game Shark, which you had borrowed one day. You spent that entire night unlocking every Pokemon you couldn't obtain in your copy of the game, or hadn't yet traded for, including Mew. It didn't one-hit KO most enemies. It was incredibly weak, and you shamefully cheated the game further to make it strong enough. It looked different from Ashley's. Your Mew was small, even cute, staying there with its round, cheerful eyes. But when Ashley had wiped out everyone at school, it looked like something completely different. Compact, gnarly, fierce. Oh, snarling. It didn't one-hit KO most... Oh, wait. You asked her why. What? She said. That had been here in the den. Oh, that thing? Ashley had moved by then. But how long after that was the first storm after she got Mew? You can't remember. What's going on? It had been a while since anyone talked about Pokemon. Well, my uncle got me my special edition Mew first of all, she said, smirking a little, but not looking away from the PlayStation game as she was playing. That's still creepy. That's why mine looked different. Second of all, mine can one-hit KO because it's the real Mew. Well, sorry, we got a boss in the house. You asked what she meant by that. Just what I said, actually, fine. You cheated and got a fake Mew, so of course there'd be problems, glitches, and junk. You felt your cheeks redden. But not me, Ashley said again. I got the real Mew, and only me. My brother was so jealous. Ashley, I'ma slap you. Ashley's brother. What about him? Why does remembering that comment make you feel uneasy? The brother is the uncle. You snap out of your reflections. Again? Okay. The clock chimes. You're in the den. Shut up. Okay. Ashley's ceramic bowl, popcorn. She places it on the floor. I'm gonna be rude. She looks to act like your father's going to bed. Your uncle called. He suddenly has some business. He'll be here around midnight. Okay. And with that, she's gone. Grandfather clock. 9. Okay. What about this? Ask about uncle's visit. So why is your uncle coming? Ashley shrugs. Business. But I thought he worked for Nintendo. He does, says Ashley, frowning but not looking away from the TV screen. He's really important there. Then what does he have to do here? Ashley pauses the game and turns toward you, visibly agitated. How should I know? I don't work for them. Right now, she's not quite yelling, but you think if you keep pressing the subject, she might. Ooh. Should I piss her off? I'm gonna piss her off. Ashley takes a moment to respond as she's quite not, as if she's not quite sure she heard you correctly. What? I don't believe your uncle works for Nintendo. You think you finally does it. Ashley stands up, fist clenched at her sides, mouth twisting horribly as she shrugs to say something. You watch as she takes a step towards you and, I'm gonna clench my teeth and wait. Ashley darts forward and pushes you onto the hardwood floor, cracking your skull against the carpet. Jeez! I just got beat up by a girl. Could get beat up by anybody. What the hell? I'm gonna... Yeah, that's right. Okay? You shove yourself off up the floor and send your fist into Ashley's stomach. For a moment you're shocked at what you've done as she stands there gasping in her pajamas, and then suddenly, bad expression, I hate you. Wait, what did it say? Set, I hate you. What? You hear something, or you think you hear something. Someone shouting, and then you fall flat on the floor. For a moment, you don't think you can get up. Your whole body feels heavy. Did she hit you? I hate you, says Ashley. Leave me alone. You finally manage to sit up as she turns back to her game. What? What time is it now? It's 9 o'clock. I'm gonna call my mom. Passing through the empty dining room, you enter the kitchen where the phone sits on the counter. What if I go back? You head back to the den. No, it says the same thing, call your mom. I'm gonna call my mom. You dial your mom's work number and wait. She picks up after 3 rings. Hey mom, I want to go home. I want to go home. Something in your voice seems to give her a pause. Okay, she says. After a moment, I'll call the sitter and tell her to come pick you up. It'll probably be an hour, is that okay? Yes, thank you. Can't you make her get here faster? That's not gonna happen, honey, she says. Just sit tight. Thank you. Of course, she says, with a hint of a sigh. I'll call her now, okay? She'll be there in an hour. Be safe. She hangs up. You return to the den and pack your things. But, ma, couldn't, shut up. Couldn't you just try? Just a little bit to make her come. Cause like, Ashley doesn't even look away at the TV. Announce that you're leaving. That's right. I'ma be pissed off at her. What? Ashley stands up, not even bothering to pause the game. No, you can't leave. It's almost time. It's almost time for what? I don't think we're friends anymore. Boom. You don't understand, she says. If you leave, I'll get in trouble. So what? I actually like you, Ashley says. Wait, is that because it's a girl, or is that just a name? I'm sorry we fought, but I do like you. We are really friends. You don't know what to say. The others, it was different, but when he asked for you... Others, what are you talking about? If you stay, I'm sure it'll be different. I'm sure he'll work something out. Is he gonna eat me? Is your uncle coming to murder me? I meant murder me? Are you okay? You seem high as hell. You can't go, says Ashley, ignoring your question. There's so much stuff I planned for tonight. I was gonna let you play the next Zelda game, the one that's not even out yet. Before you say anything, she's already running upstairs. Ashley continually runs up and down the stairs, bringing you games and consoles while you pack up your things. Every time she presents something new, you ignore her or brush it off with an uncaring shrug. Please, Ashley says, just stay. Stay the night, please. Outside you hear a car horn honk. I'm sorry. So wait. My mom tells the sitter to come in an hour. Why would she be here in an hour in the first place? If the mom is calling her now and being like, yo, my son wants you to come pick him up. I'm so confused. I don't get it. No, you say, with your night bag and slung over one shoulder, you march to the front door and exit into the night. As you walk to the sitter's car, you see your little sister in the back seat, still in her pajamas. The sitter, a high school girl who lives down the street from you, looks incredibly unhappy to be here. Duh. Oh, that's probably why. But you think you'll be able to handle her. As you climb into the car, you cast one last look over your shoulder back to the house. Ashley is standing in the doorway, totally still, not screaming, not crying, not doing much of anything. The car begins to pull away from the house, and as you watch, you see her parents appear in the doorway behind her. Don't wave. Without acknowledging you, Ashley's parents lay their hands on her shoulders. They turn Ashley back to the house, the door closing just as everything slides out of view. What is happening? When you turn around in your seat to look at the back window, you can't even see the house's lights. Ashley doesn't show up to school on Monday, or Tuesday, or Wednesday. On Thursday, you ask your teacher, Mr. Scott, where Ashley is. He blinks at you confusedly. Oh, he says, eventually. Ashley, well, I'm not surprised she didn't tell you about this, but she and her family moved away. Did the uncle take them to hell? The house is empty when you ride your bike by that afternoon. It somehow seems even larger without anyone or anyone in it. A for sale sign stands in the... That's a tongue twister. For sale sign stands in the front yard, out front. Go home. You never see Ashley again, and eventually, as the years pass, you forget about her entirely. The uncle who works for... Wow. Okay. Well, that just happened. Apparently it didn't save my under ending too. It didn't save my other ending. Damn it. Yeah, it didn't save my other ending. I don't want to. Yeah, it didn't save my other ending. And I'm gonna end this here. So yeah, that happened. I escaped, and I didn't die. I didn't do the deathly thing. You see, some people in the world are so creepy. I could just imagine my friend Ashley doing that to me. I could just imagine her punching me, hitting me on the floor, and then I punching her, and then all of a sudden she's begging me to stay back, and then she's just like, acting all weird, like, no, he's gonna kill me if you don't stay. I'm like, wait, what is the problem here? But anyway, guys, that was part 2 of, that was another ending, which was the third ending of the Uncle Horse for Nintendo. I guess that's it. I'm gonna end this one here. Like the video, subscribe if you enjoyed. Follow me wherever I go. My Google Plus and Twitter are down in the description below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.